Well,
I'm really excited to hear about all your adventures.
well,
You didn't watch them live on Twitch?
I did not watch them live.
and I haven't put them up on YouTube yet. I don't think so.
Ayar converted Ender into the ways of mass murder. I'm convinced that showing mercy is for the weak.
That's right.
Oh my
When
god.
we have a chance, you didn't listen to me.
So, welcome back to H&H. Last time, so previously in H&H, you guys have been storming the castle of um, Cragmar Castle. You enlisted some adventurers. You enlisted one Oliver Smith. You enlisted a Tettles and his companion Drakovich.
Yeah.
And you all traveled up to the Cragmaw Castle and were about to rush in and storm and attack the castle when Tinks threw on her red brand hooded cloak, and everyone's like, "Oh, we could do that." So everyone else threw on the red branded cloak, and they then decided to try to talk their way through. They eventually met with King Grawl. They had a confrontation as they were saying one thing and another emissary was saying something else. King Grawl offered a bounty. Whoever was willing to pay would be able to get the prisoner of Gundren. You guys were willing to pay, and the other lady was not. And so you gave him money. He went to go get the prisoner, and while he was gone, Tettles confronted this other emissary, and a battle ensued. And you guys jumped in and helped Tettles. You slew the Drow, which turned into a shape-shifting doppelganger. And then once the group got Gundren, you guys began to escort him out in his unconscious state, while Ender and Tettles ran into the king's room, while Ender ran after Tettle into the king's room, while Tettle tried to find something, a scroll. Um, Outside, Gundren was awoken and was frantic that his map was still inside and would not leave without it. And so Tinks cast invisibility on him, and the party invisibility. Um, and so the party went in after the map. It accumulated where the entire party ended up being in the king's room. The king stumbled upon Tettles grabbing a scroll from his bed and began attacking him. Ender jumped in and defended and attacked as well. So they eventually slew King Grawl. Some other goblins that rushed in as well. And then when the entire party came in, they started questioning and tying up Tettles, because Tettles was knocked unconscious in the battle. And so they tied Tettles up and started inquiring of what was going on. They discovered that he was an agent of the Black Spider, but was on a low rung of it and was trying to supplant the higher rung person who they fought, and that Drakovich was the real master behind the things.
Who's Drakovich?
He's Russian.
Was the Russian with Tettles.
Okay.
And then the map mysteriously disappeared. No one knew what happened. Sorry, the scroll.
Gundren's map is gone?
Yes, so the scroll that they discovered was Gundren's map. They put it on the bed while they had this confrontation with Tettles. Tettles decided to join the party and become a knight of Phandalin. But then the map disappeared. And they no longer knew what was going on. So they all went and started hiking back. About an hour later, all of a sudden, this dwarf popped up next to him as they were walking. Gundren's invisibility disappeared. And they commenced talking. Tettles talked to Gundren about his story and about the map, and Tettles, through a sleight of hand, grabbed the map out of Tettles' backpack.
Gun.
What?
Gun.
A Gundren?
Gundren, yeah. Tettles grabbed the map out of Gundren's pouch, stood up really quick, showed everyone, and then poof, disappeared through a teleportation scroll.
Showed everyone the map. What did we see? How much did we see?
Nothing. It was
Maybe we have
just
a photographic memory?
it was basically just a suckers and poof.
Why did anyone trust him? He's working for
That's
the
my
tax
question.
fighter.
I just wanted to cut them open, and they're like, no, don't
I'm
do
not-
that.
Party.
Because he swore and he said he was just gonna help out. He didn't really have any good gig with the Black Spider. He just kind of someone he was gonna join the Knights of Phandalin, and then he decided to do opposite.
Most people don't switch sides so easily.
Right. But most people don't have that aura of champion about them that indicate that without continuing along the same path, it would be very difficult for them to have a storyline because they're not an NPC. But if that's how we're rolling, that's fine. We'll just murder everyone.
Don't do
Um,
anything
Is Oliver
crap.
Smith gone too?
Oliver Smith, well, he did not teleport with you. He was as stunned as you guys, and
He's not like hanging out with us. Still.
no, he decided to walk a different way out while you guys walked out. As you guys traveled and you got to the Tribord Trail, he took off a different way instead of.
So
Yeah.
Oliver Smith was not part of the Black Spider?
Nope, Oliver Smith was just a random adventurer that was caught up in the mix of it.
Okay.
And did we hire him? Did we pay him?
We ended up not paying any of them. Good thing we didn't pay Tettle.
They
I
did.
think we got some money from Tettles.
We told them we would give them money on the way back. We actually ended up
Just in case they
stealing,
did die.
we actually ended up stealing 30 gold from him.
From Tettles.
From Tettles?
Yes.
While he was unconscious?
So Mark
But I don't know
Tettles,
who has that 30 gold.
Beth
I think Tinks does.
Didn't I give it to everybody already?
You might have. So
I
Mark,
gave
just to let you know,
Showers back.
I had two of my teenagers from my youth group join in, and so Tettles
Okay.
and Oliver Smith were actually real people,
Oh, fun.
and so
You didn't hear about that?
No.
we were talking. They walked into the miners' exchange and they were gonna like, who's gonna come join us? Blah blah blah. They did a little speech, and two people decided like, yeah, we'll do it, and so they stood two
And then
adventurers.
suddenly Ryan's like, the dungeon master says something like, and suddenly they hear someone from behind them, and it's like, ding, 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 and two random people join the chat that we've never seen before, and it's like, I'll join you, and Jeff starts freaking out. That's how it was
That's
funny.
awesome. I wish I could have been there for that.
Someone
It was awesome and unexpected.
It was very well done. It was masterful video or show.
Good. You're welcome. I thought it'd be a lot of fun. Yeah. No one knew what was happening. Beth didn't even know. And all of a sudden, these people popped up on the call, and Rachelle was like, "We're being invaded. There's people in here." And then they played. And so they played along with us, and so it was fun. And then at the end,
Did Tettles know that he was going to betray everyone?
he had the opportunity. I mean, he had a backstory, and so he knew the backstory, and so he, as a real person, was able to do whatever he wanted.
But what we didn't know is that this was a short run. We thought, or I guess I thought possibly that they had joined our party because of the lack of human interaction people are having. these days. It's just like just a way to fill out our ranks. But apparently this was a limited gig, so they had unlimited amounts of I can do whatever I want. And
Yeah, so there were special guests in H&H for that season. We'll see if they come back. I don't know. They
Yeah,
really-
then Kai can kill him.
I can kill.
Next person who joins this session is gonna die.
Next year's deception just gets murdered. That would be hilarious.
Next guest comes in. Hey!
And like just immediately sliced in half. Like, well, there goes that character.
Yes, not all people are evil, Shell, and just because you disagree with their end of the world beliefs doesn't mean they're necessarily evil.
What is
Oh,
it?
did you hear that Rachelle murdered a church?
Permanently practicing.
Oh, I was there for that. I was part of the murder.
Yeah, you participated in the massacre.
And yeah, so that leaves the party walking back on a long trip. After the battle and after the fight inside of the castle, you guys headed back to Phandalin. It was later in the morning, and so by the time you arrive into it's later in the evening as you you start off later in the afternoon, so by the time you walk the many miles towards Phandalin, the sun has set and it's dark out as you guys crest the hill into the area where you can see Phandalin. As you guys commence to walk closer, you hear kind of a ruckus going on. Some screaming and some shouting and some hollowing. Unaware of what's that?
In Phandalin?
In Phandalin.
Oh no.
And so you are at the outskirts of Phandalin. You can hear some ruckus going on in Phandalin. Do you wish to head over to Phandalin or just go to your keep? What's your plan?
It would be a great time to solidify our station as the Lords of Phandalin. Go into the city, find out what's happening, make sure people swear to us before we start helping.
No, what reality is we probably caused this ruckus. With all
Probably
of our
something about a dragon.
Yeah.
Probably just a local.
Phandalin,
So we should probably go in town and investigate what kind of madness we started.
As you come into town,
Who owes us money?
No one, Edgar. We've been over this.
I still think someone owes us money for killing the orcs.
Well, we got paid for that, didn't we? Oh no, he wouldn't pay us because he didn't accept the proof.
no, he paid you guys.
We intimidated him or
Yep.
something.
What about the Goblin King?
We killed
That was our own prerogative.
That
So
was the sick one.
as you commence your way through the farms and through the towns, you get to Barthen's Provisions. As you get closer to Barthen's Provisions, you hear that the yelling and screaming, and you can see torchlights in this dark night surrounding the coming from the area of the town of the center green or the center of town. As you guys begin walking, Sister, what was her name?
You see torch lights?
What's that?
So you're just saying we're just walking in and there's just like torches.
You're walking in, so you're at Barthen's Provisions, which is the red big building that you first come into, and you can see as you look down the lane, you can see torch lights, and you can see torch light shining and flickering in the town center.
Now, we're only 3 buildings away. Is this torchlight like, oh, it's a lovely festival this evening, or is this torchlight like the mob's out to get us?
Well, it's accompanied by screaming and.
It's well,
Are they screams of joy?
of joy. Exactly. No, it is a good thing because this could just
I'm
be a
gonna pop
festival.
my head into Barthen's and ask real quick if I see someone right there.
As you go up to the door to shake it, it's locked.
Okay.
It's closed for the night, and it is shouts of not joyous shouters, more of the fearful, scaring shouts. And it looks less like a center bonfire that a festival would be, and more of a people holding torches mob fashion. And as you guys walk down the aisle, the street, Sister Garil, who is the young elf who you healed, who sent you off to Agatha.
Yeah.
She comes running up to you guys as you guys are walking down this hill. She's like, "Oh, help! They're defacing Talamore." Is that how you say the name?
The good luck statue.
Yeah.
Who's they?
The town's gone mad these last couple nights. Every night, we find people just passed out, laying on the ground. And I've had to heal people these last couple nights, just with fear and terror in their face, and we just find them either they're the ones who are walking. Oh, I should do a voice. The young elf, the elf lady, Sister Gorilla. They have been.
You're cute.
Yeah, it's going into all. We have been finding citizens just passed out. I've had to heal them every night for the last couple nights, and tonight there's a mob. They're attacking the statue.
How many people have been affected?
There were 5 the first night, 3 the next, 2 the other night. We've stopped going. We've stopped going out at nighttime because it's just been at nighttime and people wandering the streets, and we hear a high-pitched yell, and then we find them just laying on the ground.
Have you guys noticed anyone odd or unusual coming to town?
No, just not that we've noticed. But come help, quick! They're attacking my statue, and she begins marching down.
We run down.
Her screaming, "Who disturbs my realm?"
Turn up just a little bit.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay, what did you guys say?
Who disturbs
Stop
her?
what you're doing!
As you guys
Lords
run
of
down the
Phandalin are
aisle,
here.
you see what looks like a handful of maybe 8 miners, all with pickaxes and shovels, and they are just laying to waste on this statue of Talamore. I think that's what it is, right?
Old lady luck or whatever.
Timora. The lady, the goddess of luck, Timora, and they're just like slashing and yelling at each other like, "Quick, here comes another one!" and starts hitting over here, and they're coming through, and just starts slashing and attacking and dashing on this.
Ender stops forward and says, "Stop!"
They're not giving you any heed.
Then he wrestles their pixes out of their hands, deftly, with much agility and athleticism.
Make a strength roll.
Are you sure it's not an athletics roll? I was quite athletic in my descriptions of my strength and.
Do athletics. Yep.
Ah, yes, an athletics roll. I got a 20, a dirty 20.
You come up to this dwarf and grab this pickaxe, and he turns around and is like, "We must defend the town!" and just rips the pickaxe out of your hand and starts going back at the tower.
All right, I yelled at Ender to back up, and then and Ender, are you backing up for me?
I back up next to the elf lady.
And then I cast Entangle next to all of them.
Okay. Cast the spell. I believe it's a. What's the AC to see if they get caught?
Let's see. One action, duration attack.
Yeah.
Are you mean attack/save? Is that what you're talking
Yes.
about? Strength 13.
Strength 13. Okay.
While she's doing that, I try to perceive what the miners are swinging at, if there's anything perceptible.
They are hacking away at the statue, but you can see that they're like yelling and screaming and like motioning to things as if it's like coming out of the statue, but you see nothing. This entangle shoots up. And, what's the cause of entanglement? It means they can't move, or are they restrained?
So a creature, must succeed until a creature is restrained by the plants and can use its action to make a strength check against your spell. On a succeed, it frees itself.
Okay.
When the spell ends, the will's way. It doesn't really say other than
They're restrained.
They're restrained.
Okay, out of the 7 miners that are swinging, these vines come up, and as they're hacking away, the vines come and wrap around their arms and start pulling them back, and they're struggling, and 3 of them break through and just keeps hacking at this thing, and you can hear one of them's yelling, going, "They're casting spells! Help! We're all gonna die! Get them! Get them! Ah!" And the other 3 come up and just keep attacking this statue. While you're restraining these, 4 of them, so out of the 7, 4 of them got restrained back. And 3 of them are still going to town.
I ran up to one of the restrained ones and say, "Hurry, miner! Who is attacking us? What do you see?"
Sorry. Get me out! I gotta defend the town! Get me out!
I'll get you out. Just tell me what you see. Just tell me who's attacking.
Can you not see them? They're coming out of the statue! Ah!
What do you see? Show me. Or tell me.
There's imps! They were just pouring out of the statue! Get me out! Ah! And behind you guys hear this whispery, echoey laugh. And you feel coldness creeping along your back. You get the sense that something is staring at you and looking at you. As you turn around, getting this prickles and the tingle down your neck, you see a ghastly form appear. This white, dead
Agatha.
elf appears coming up out of the ground as it's coming up. And she looks at you guys. "You promised me a statue. I come and this is the statue? This is not me?" And you see Agatha before you as she is enraged. "Where are my songs? Where is my praise? Where is my statue?"
This is entirely y'all's fault.
Yeah, I was just gonna give her some berries.
What's that? You guys promised to erect a statue in her name, to dedicate Phandalin to her name, to worship her, and to sing praises to her.
When?
We
You guys-
did if she would join Phandalin. We didn't say
No.
we would.
No, you guys.
We said we would if she would answer one question for us.
And she answered the question.
She answered the question.
Wow.
Oh, God.
I need, and so as she laughs and cackles at you, she's like, "Oh, so you recognize me? Well, you did not build statues of me, but I will cause statues of you." I need all of you guys to roll an intelligence saving throw.
It takes time to erect statues, Agatha.
We're still raising the funds.
So we just click the +2, the intelligence one.
Intelligence saving throw, yeah.
What's the saving throw?
Can you roll for me?
Yep.
How is the saving throw different?
So
Do you know
saving
what
throw is when something happens to you.
But you still just click the
Yeah,
button.
you just click the
Do you know
button.
what your intelligence
It's still a
plus thing
D20.
is?
I'm rolling for him. He has a +6.
I wasn't even able to level up my guy because I still can't log in on my phone.
I got you to level 5. You basically got a second attack. Okay. Arwood got a 9. Zin, what did you get?
19.
What?
19.
19, okay. Tinks?
13.
Okay. Kai?
4.
Okay. Ken, Arwood got a 9. Ender?
11.
11. Okay.
We're all screwed.
So, Mark, you got a 19 and you got a 13, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You got a 4, a 9, and a what?
16.
Ender, what did you get? A 6?
11.
11, okay. Ender, Arwood, and Kai, as you look up to her and she yells, "I will make a statue of you." You feel.
I wasn't even there. Come on.
You feel.
You-
you feel as if the stone is just encasing you, and your lungs can't breathe.
Jokes on
and
you. I
fear
always slept.
enters in, and your eyes seem like they get covered with this thin layer of stone, and you can perceive out as if you're trapped inside of this stone erection of yourself. I need you guys to, I think it's one, I need you guys to roll an initiative. So everyone roll initiative to get this. Ugh.
Can we even hurt a banshee?
I don't think so. Initiative.
So Arwood, I will
You
roll
said
for
roll
Arwood.
an initiative, you said?
Yeah, roll initiative just so we have a 13. Ender, what did you get?
19.
19. Okay. Kai.
14.
Okay.
You
Tinks.
could've been better, 6.
6. Zin.
13.
13. Okay, that's everyone, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So Ender, Arwood, and Kai, you feel like you are completely encased in stone. You cannot move. Your lungs are compressed. Your eyes are glazed over, so you see just a thin movements, like not color, but just like through opaque glass. You see objects going through as this stone encases around you.
You're describing how Arwood feels all the time.
Arwood just feeling is you hear this kind of like, finally. All right. So as that comes up, Ender, it is your turn.
Who's?
Is Ender's turn. I need you to roll a 1d6. Arwood, Kai, Arwood, and Ender, on your turn you need to roll a 1d6, and that's how much damage of psychic damage you take.
Alright. And who's going first?
So it's Ender, your move.
Alright, 1d6. I got 5.
Okay, so you take 5 points of psychic damage. What's that?
So much damage Agatha takes?
No, that's how much damage you take.
Oh, okay.
As you are compressed and fear sets in, and it's hard to breathe, and your brain is just in pain. Kai, you
Do I
need.
get to attack?
What's that?
Do I get to attack?
You are a statue.
Oh,
You
okay.
you completely. Yeah. So you are encased in stone. Let's see, thank you.
Alright.
Kai, you'll move.
Statue.
Kai, are you gonna roll a
By your move,
d6?
you mean roll to see how much damage you get?
Yep.
Oh, you found
Kai, are you gonna do it, or do I need to?
Yes, come here, Randy. Want to eat?
Okay. Kai took 4 points of damage. Arwood,
Okay, I won't even look at you. That's such a bad.
you say you can't get your dice thing to work?
I can't hear you.
No, you can't talk. That will hurt you.
Oops. So, Shell, you took 4 points of damage. Ken took 5 points of damage. It is Zen's turn.
My turn?
Yes. What
Awesome.
you see is your friends, Ender, Kai, and Arwood, immobilized, just stuck there, not moving. 4. You get prepared for this. You get prepared to turn around. You feel this like wave of energy attack you as Agatha yells that you will be statues, and you mentally push it off. And as you look around, and instead of attacking, which you anticipated Ender, Kai, and Arwood to do, they're just frozen there.
I say to I've got 6 seconds. I talk to Agatha, and I say, Agatha, it takes time to build a statue. We've been collecting materials. We have a emerald jade necklace, and we have diamonds, and we've been collecting materials for your statue. We just need more time.
Okay, are you gonna do anything else on your turn?
I'm also going to try to make eye contact / hand movements with Tinks to ask her to see if she can do anything about the other party members.
Okay.
I don't even know.
And Kai, are you done? What's your name? Zin?
Me?
Yeah.
I am also going to cast Zephyr Strike.
Okay, that's your bonus action or that's your action?
It's a bonus action.
Yep. He did.
No.
He did try to talk. He said, "It takes time, Agatha. We're trying to collect stuff." Tinks, as you look around, you felt this blast of just like this mental pain come and shoot you as she like yelled that you will be statues, and you shrug it off. And as you look, Zin is yelling out, "Hey, it takes time!" But your other 3 companions are just not moving.
How far away is Agatha?
She's 10 feet behind you.
Okay.
In the so she like grew out of the ground, and no, from you're further away because you're out by the shrine. and so the part you were up by the shrine talking to the dwarf. So probably about 10 from these guys, and you guys are probably 50. So 15, 25. So she's about 25 from you, 10 from the rest of the party. And so you're not sure why. Zin and Tinks, you're not sure why your friends are not moving, but they just seem to be immobilized.
I guess that I'm going to start playing some music. Let's see. Is that a throwing performance? Oh, it's a bonus action. No, it's an other. What's an other?
Other is just something you can do. So you can sit there and play music for a minute if you want.
That's what I'm gonna do. Is she watching me?
She's definitely sitting there watching you guys, yes.
Yeah, then I'm gonna start playing as I'm talking. And I'm gonna just kind of be like, I'm gonna sing about her.
Okay, you can do a song to her.
Yeah. It's good. It's basically like, Agatha, Agatha, the wonderful lady. I don't know. It's just basically talking about how great she is and how we're sorry for our follies of mankind and that we can't all be as great as her, and we strive to. And do you remember our silly time when we asked a stupid question? I mean, we don't do well with these interactions. It's all these songs. The song is all about our journey together and how we mean well and we're trying to, be as good as her and as, that sort of stuff. It's just all about how wonderful she is. I just don't know how to rhyme right now.
Bring my friends back. You can blame it on me.
Zin, you had a question?
No, I was just gonna say something, but it's out of turn that I thought about saying, but
okay.
Yeah.
And Agatha, as you yell out to her, saying, "It takes time," she looks at you and she's like, "It has been 10 days since you last saw me?"
Yeah, it took more than 3 days to build a statue.
No, 10 days. 10 days. So
A month.
So it's basically a month. So 30 days.
But a month? Have you ever cared?
It's been 10 days, and the only statue in town is of that. How dare you betray me?
My turn?
Yeah, so far you guys, so the rest of you guys roll to see how much damage you guys take. How many, this has been, I need to keep track of turns. That's 1, 2. Okay. Kai, you take 1 point of damage. Arwood takes 2.
Need to die in here.
Wait, they keep taking damage the longer they're in there? So what's happening?
Yeah, so they're just taking damage. You guys don't see anything,
Right.
so you you don't know why they're moving. They're just frozen.
Okay.
But so basically, Kai, Ender, and Arwood, you guys completely believe to your core that you are that you guys have been turned into a statue. Ender, did you take damage?
Is this my second round?
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
2.
what's that?
2.
2? Okay. Zin and Tinks, anything you guys continue to do?
I am going to use my memory to remember who has the necklace we found in, what's it called? The necklace that we found in Thunder Tree. That was the inheritance. And I'm going to go get it out of the bag. So I'm going to move there, get it out of the bag, and say to Agatha, we don't know how.
Who are you gonna go look in the bag of?
DM.
Yes.
I don't have my character sheet because I can't see it. But don't I have some protections against enchantments?
That's my time to pee.
You have advantage against being charmed, and magic can't put you to sleep.
So what does charmed mean? Because I have those same advantages from being an elf.
So charmed means that you have advantage against being charmed. So a charmed is a spell that can be cast on you, which means you become friends with the person. This is definitely not what has happened here. You have advantage on that, but you don't have anything against this. I mean, you have a +6 intelligence saving throw, so it was it was bad luck that you rolled below the needed number. And everyone just rolled a bad.
So I am going to go to Kai's backpack because she's the one that I believe has the necklace, and if not, she at least has some diamonds, if I remember right. And as I'm walking over to Kai, I'm going to be saying to Agatha, "But Agatha, how can we hope to recreate such beauty in such short amount of time? We've been trying to seek for the most perfect materials for your statue, I'm going to try and show these gifts that we've been collecting for her."
Okay. Roll a deception. Is that the right word? Right.
We've been talking every single time we pick up something expensive that we could give it to Agatha. It is not deception. If anything, it's performance.
It'd be persuasion or deception.
Either way, I've got a modifier of 0, but I'm not deceiving her.
I think perception or whatever the other one.
Persuasion or deception. You guys have not been working on the statue at all. That's a complete lie. You haven't even thought about it. You've thought about things to bribe her so she answers to you. Not about.
That's not true. I mentioned it like 2 or 3 times ago, and I said, guys, we need to start on that.
It's true. You did.
She did.
She did mention that.
DM, you are a neutral observer.
I am.
You're not our judge. Thank you. We're getting out of our situation. I get enough of that kind of talk from my subconscious. Thank you.
But it would. Yeah, I mean, you are trying to. I mean, sure, either deception or persuasion, but you're trying to be a little bit deceptive there. We all know it.
I say persuasion.
Okay.
But it doesn't matter because it's the same modifier for you.
I have a +7.
Agatha doesn't.
Okay, I got a 9.
Okay. You try to smooth as much as you want, and you really hope it works. So you rifle into Kai's bag. And as you're going through, what are you looking for?
What am I looking for? I am looking specifically for the necklace that we found in the apothecary at Thunder Tree.
Okay. Kai, would that be in your
off my
backpack?
comb?
I do have that in my bag, yes.
Okay. So you were able to find it. You were able to go to her backpack and start looking through it, and you were able to find her the necklace. What do you wish to do with it? Are you going to give it to Agatha, or were you saying, or just showing it to her, saying, "See, we're going to use this."
I was showing it to her to say, hey, we've collected these materials where, it's going to take time to make a statue so beautiful as you.
Okay. So you're just showing it to her.
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't. I assumed I was 15 feet away from Rachelle. Plus, I had to have time to look through her backpack. I didn't think I was gonna have time to get all the way to Agatha and give it to her.
I mean, you have what? You have Zephyr Strike on, so you can move. Oh no, is that the speed one?
It only increases my speed if I do an attack.
Oh, okay. But you still have 30 feet, so you could get all the way to Agatha if you want.
I'm just going to. I don't want to make it seem like I'm going to come and attack her. I want to be as. I don't want. I want to do it quickly, but I don't want to make it look like I'm trying to attack her or be rushed. Slowly.
So I don't want to get just going over there and say, Agatha, you're so beautiful. Look, we've gathered this, so give it to you and to make the statue for this.
It's the fault of man that we can't make a statue so beautiful as you so quickly. We need to find these rare and expensive and beautiful items to make into the statue.
Okay. Tinks, anything you can wish
How's
to do?
my song going?
You're still doing the song?
Is she been charmed yet?
It takes it takes a minute for that, correct?
Yeah.
So it'd be 10
So it'd be
turns?
10 rounds.
What? Really?
Yes.
10 rounds?
Yes. Because a round is 6 seconds.
Oh, man, Drover. That's a long time.
Yes, it is.
You can do it, Beth. I believe in you.
I'm still playing.
Lovely song.
And while I'm playing and singing, I'm also doing something else, like trying to figure out why my friends are not moving.
So are you going to do anything about that?
I guess I'll walk over and try and tickle them or something.
I liked the part where he stopped moving.
Okay, who are you going to try to tickle?
Kai first.
Kai, okay. Do a performance roll to see how well you can tickle her.
Performance?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know you have good performance, don't you?
Well, I only get +5, actually.
Oh, only +5.
Let's
It's not like my +7.
I got 12, honey.
Okay.
I have +8 for other things.
Oh, you do?
Perception.
Yeah.
Stealth.
So Agatha looks at you as you are talking, Zin, as you are talking to her, showing her this thing. He's like, no one in the... You promised me that the town would know me. I have asked, no one knows of me here.
What about that lady who sent us to you?
I do not know of a lady who sent me, but no, you have failed in your words and in your deeds. Where is my praise? Where is my statue? Ender, I need you to roll for another attack damage.
I got 2 damage.
Okay.
This is entirely everyone else's fault.
Kai,
I didn't want to go back to Agatha's to begin with. And you're like, oh no, it'll be fine this time, because this time we won't ask a stupid question. Yeah, you just offered a stupid thing.
Kai,
No, that was the first time.
Kai, as you stand there, completely frozen in stone, you feel this rifling and movement in your bag, and you're like, no, I'm stone. How about that? And then you feel Tinks come up and start tickling you, and you feel the sensation building in your body, like what? Like this almost laughter. I need you to roll an intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
Okay, first off, intelligence has nothing to do with whether or not something's funny.
I got a 4.
Okay. You feel this tickling on you. You feel this movement as they rifle through your bag, and you're like, man, the stone is causing me so much weird sensations right now. Ugh, roll your damage.
I can't roll my damage, remember?
Okay, I will roll.
Wait,
5.
hold on. 1d6, you said?
Yes. 1d6.
I think it's working now. Let's try it.
Okay.
I got a 1.
Okay, you can take that instead of the 5.
Oh, thank you. Good thing you're not rolling for me.
Okay, Arwood, I rolled the 1 for your damage. You take 1 more
Yay.
points of psychic damage.
You playing favorites, Strober?
That's right.
Roll 1 for my psychological damage.
Alright. Ender, Kai, Arwood, Zin, and Tinks. You guys are back up.
This is so weird that they're not moving. I'm still singing. I have 10. I mean, they might pass out before, but I don't know that they're dying. So.
You don't know what's happening. You don't know they're in pain. You just hear them like they're just like frozen.
Well, he's before me, so. Right?
Yeah.
What was Agatha's response to the necklace?
She said, she basically brushed it off and then said, you said the people in the town would know me, but they don't. No one knows of me.
Oh.
That's because they were asking for the wrong name.
So Zin, what's your move?
Agatha didn't ask any of the villagers if they had ever heard of a beautiful woman before.
I am
Stumped.
I am stumped. It'd be really nice to have the ability to shape some water into ice in the form of Agatha.
What do you
I
mean?
could do so if I was alive.
Just a freeze.
Um,
Oh yeah.
I
Oh, I can make
I am going to try to keep schmoozing and talking, and I don't know. I'm gonna say, well, Agatha, let us start right now. Tell me a story that you would like us to tell every person in town, and then you could release my friends, and we can go tell everyone.
Make a persuasion roll.
Wait, why does Agatha care? I mean, Agatha obviously has the power to, like, take over the town herself. Why does she suddenly care about the fame of the town?
Because she's vain and she wants the praise. I got a 6 for my
She
persuasion
can
roll.
force that on her own.
But if you're forced,
I just assumed she was cool with being a hermit.
Okay, Tinks, anything you wish to do?
Well, I want to persuade because I can add 7. But I don't even know what to say.
yeah.
But my song's going. I can't really like talk while I'm doing my song, can I?
Well, can't
Sing
you
a
use your
persuasion
song
thing.
to persuade?
Oh, my song is persuasive.
So you can sing it. You can try to talk to her as you sing.
So now I roll persuasion.
Well, no, you have to tell me
don't
what you're
tell me
saying.
what I- oh.
You have to say. You have to tell me what. You don't have to sing. But you have to tell me what you are.
Like, can
For sure.
I like do things like, while I'm doing my other one, can I do a mage hand or a minor illusion while I'm playing? Those are cantrips.
Yeah. If you want to cast a spell, you can. I mean, it takes 6 seconds. So like, you can strum. I mean, you're not like constant movement. So if you can strum and then do magic and then strum some more.
Okay, then I want to do a persuasion-y minor illusion thing, kind of like Zen was talking about, where I'm like Agatha, here's our vision of what we will create of you. And I, use minor illusion to bring up an image of her as a statue with all the, objects that Zin was talking about put into it. Not as a statue. She wants a statue, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And with, an inscription of, Agatha, the lady of the town. I don't know, Grover. Just being, super shriny. It's very shrine-like.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's great. Yeah. You cast what was that called? Minor illusion, right?
Yeah.
You say, "Hey, Agatha, this is what it'll look like," and you make it.
Yeah.
Okay, make a persuasion roll.
6 plus 7 is 13.
13. Okay.
I'm gonna go and help calm him down.
Okay.
I'm just gonna tell him to listen to our story.
Okay. Agatha sees this structure and says, yes, that would be acceptable. You better start now. I do not see why it is not here. I've given you enough time, but nothing has started. And is still enraged. She's not. And Ender, your move. You take. Will you roll your damage? And Kai, 6 damage. And Kai, you do as well. And Arwood, I rolled another 1 for Arwood. That is round 4.
Okay, I took an additional 6.
Oof. Okay. Zin, your move.
So this is not something that I would normally think of, but only because of what happened on Kai's turn. I would think of going over to Gary and patting him on the back and hitting him on the back and saying to Agatha, we need a really strong orc to do all the slave labor to get all this the materials here. But yeah, so I guess that's what I will do.
Okay. So you're trying to ask her to stop whatever's happening, and you're gonna hit Ender. How hard are you gonna hit Ender?
Don't shadow him.
What Ken say?
Potentially enough to knock him over. If he's flat-footed and he doesn't have a good stance.
So you're just gonna try to push him.
I don't want to push him over, but I want to slap him on the back. That could potentially, off balance him if he didn't have a good stance.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna overtly push him over just to see what'll happen. But I'm gonna try to emphasize that hitting him, seeing if he's okay.
Did my persuasion go in?
Yeah.
She
and
okay. Yeah. So make another persuasion roll.
Ooh, 14.
Pretty good. Okay. Tinks. She liked the statue, and she said that's what she wants it to look like.
Okay.
But is still upset that's not started or built yet.
Let's start it now.
It's your turn. Anything you want to do?
Yeah, we're gonna start it right now. I'll say, where would you like this location? It can be anywhere here in the town, right here in the center of the square. Does that sound good? I'm ready to start working. I'll bring my extra hand.
Okay. Will
But I
persuasion.
need some help from my friends. And they're not really
I get-
moving right now.
Okay.
Persuasion?
Yep. Will persuasion.
17.
Agatha looks at Zin and Tinks as you guys have been talking to her. It's like, you promised me statues. I have made statues of your friends. I suggest you start making that statue soon before your friends stay the way they are.
On you, Agatha.
And Ender, I need you
Oh,
to,
so stone.
Ender, I need you to do an intelligence saving check.
I got a 4.
You feel this slap on the back of your back, and you're like, "Oh no, the stone is really setting in. It's getting harder on my back." Ah. I need you to roll another d6 of damage. And same with Kai and Arwood. Wow.
You just did that.
I got 2.
Okay, you take 2 damage.
I'm gonna be dead soon.
No, Arwood, I rolled another 1 to you. And so
I'm gonna be dead soon.
you're still doing pretty good. I
I
No.
rolled
finally have the sweet release of death.
Okay, here we go.
I love that they didn't realize that was his character. I thought he was just depressing.
5.
Oof.
I'm not hearing you guys because I don't know you're injured.
That is true. How much damage are you at now, Kai?
I'm at 25 hit points.
Okay.
Ouch.
So about half life.
Okay. Zin, your move. She just Agatha told you to get started making the statue, and do it quick. And you slapped Ender.
Are the miners still under, a crazy spell, fear spell?
You look behind you, and the miners have stopped attacking the statue, and are apologizing to Sister, or are talking to Sister Guriel.
Does it look like they can see Agatha?
Yes.
I am going to run. I'm going to run over to the statue that's being torn down and get a chunk of it, a large chunk, like one of the bigger chunks that I can carry, and bring it to the other side of the square, or however far I can move, and say, "Is this where you would like your statue, Agatha?" and put it down on the ground.
Okay. Good, I like it.
I'm starting to build it, and then I'm going to say to the dwarves, "Quick men, help me erect a statue for our beautiful Lady of Phandalin."
Okay, make a persuasion roll to get those dwarfs to start moving.
I got a 9.
Okay. The three of them are a little confused and like obviously that you're trying to talk to about this statue, and so he starts. So three of them come and start pulling chunks of stuff over to the other side. Tinks Zin just had the
Brilliant idea.
Zin just started grabbing things and got some of the dwarfs to come and start like grabbing some of the stones and putting them on the other side, telling her that that's where they're starting to build.
Oh, okay.
What are you up to?
Have there been 10 rounds yet?
It's been 5. This is the 5th round.
Cool. So while I'm working,
What are you doing?
while I'm playing my song,
Okay.
I'm going to let my mage hand start moving rocks with everybody, because that could just happen.
Okay.
And I'm also going to go over to Arwood, because we haven't tried him yet.
Okay.
We've tried the other 2. And I'm going to just kind of shake him a little on the shoulders and be like, Arwood! And I'm going to find his helmet and look into his eyes and stare into his soul and be like, Arwood, what's going on, man? Okay.
Okay. Agatha sees you guys starting to build this structure. She's like, yes, build it quickly. I must have my statue. Quickly now. And starts cackling. Ender, we roll a damage roll.
Hey, what's up?
I got 2 damage.
Okay, and then Kai, do so as well.
Okay, are you not going to have Arwood do his intelligence thing?
He's last in line.
He's after you.
What's up, dude? You get your toe on the door.
Did you take damage, Shell?
I'm trying. My dice is very slow today.
Would you like me to roll for you?
I got it. I got 4.
Okay. Arwood, as Tinks comes up and grabs your helmet and kind of pulls you down to her level as she's quite shorter than you. You feel this motion as your body moves, and you realize that the stone around you is not stone at all. It's not restricting you, and you begin to realize why is this stone not restricting me? And you start looking at it, and as you move, that stone figure of who you were, you begin to move past it and out of it, and your arms come through, and you realize that it was just a illusion imprinted on your mind, and you snap out of Agatha's curse. But let's see here. I think that is. I think so that takes the end of your turn, but you snap out of this as you realize that as you move, that stone layer stayed there and was an illusion on top of you, and you break free and you're like, oh, and that stone is now, as you like take that step, as Tinks looks at you, you take a step back and that stone shape is still floating there, but you realize it's just a figment of your imagination, and it is Zin's move. So you don't know what mental state. All you see is that Tinks grabbed him and looked at him, and Arwood is now moving again.
So after putting my rock down, I I yell to Tinks, Tinks, whatever you're doing, keep doing it, because we need more hands to keep building this statue for Agatha. And I go get another rock and bring it back to the other location.
Okay.
Keep them closed. It's really
Oh, you're doing good, Jethro. Well done.
Keep them closed.
Keep them closed.
Good job. We're almost back.
Jethro's had a hard day today.
Yeah, hard days are rough.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Tinks, is there anything? So, Arwood snapped out of
Everything
it.
is hard right now.
I know. Arwood snapped out of it.
Oh, yes.
As you grabbed him and pulled him down, he realized that he was moving past the stone structure that was surrounding him, and he realized it was a illusion in his brain.
Oh.
But so he just snaps out of it, and so you see him like kind of come awake, but he hasn't said anything or anything. But he's come awake, and you're like, oh, what do you do?
Well, I'm gonna be like, hey man, we're building a statue for Agatha, and why don't you join us if you can? And if you have any advice to keep her happy, that'd be good too. I think the other twos are frozen like you were, so if you know how to get them out, that'd be good. And I'm still playing this beautiful song.
Okay.
And now I gotta go get this for the kid.
All right. Ender, you need your damage roll. Is Gary there? No, I think he's gone, right?
I don't know.
I'll just roll for him. 4. Okay. Kai, you roll damage.
I got 2.
Nice. Arwood, as you realize, you step out, you realize that this whole thing was just a mental force imprinted into your brain, and that the whole thing is illusion. But it caused you pain in the suffering as you fully, completely believed that you were encased in stone. But you now know that it was a imprinted force in your brain. What do you do? Agatha is standing there. Tinks just told you to help. And Zin is running back and forth with stones, trying to build a pillar.
Yo, Agatha, what's your problem?
Oh my god.
You're there when these jokers mention this statue.
My problem is the
It's
wretches
like
like...
fabric all over again.
It's like, what?
No, it's like fabric all over again. Rachelle just shows up and decides to murder him.
My problem is wretches, mortals like you, who do not live up to their bargain. And now you will feel the pain of your disloyalty.
I had no part in said bargain. Again, that whole... I wasn't even there.
Well, you are part...
I don't understand the appeal of a statue when you're immortal myself, but you know, what do I...
You know very little is what you know. Now quick, go and build me my statue, unless I curse you again.
I mean, if you see my sheer lack of artistic ability, you'll probably curse me when you see the results of the statue.
Do you wish to do anything other than banter with the Banshee?
Banter with the Banshee, that's right. Hang on a sec. Oh, yeah. I check my inventory.
Or what?
Make sure Make sure my pike is still there. Yeah, it's still there. Yeah, y'all thought I was gonna say lead bar, huh?
I did.
I did.
I guess I am going to.
Help your comrades who are still in stone.
I never rolled for Gundren.
I was going to ask if he was.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over to Ender.
Ender.
Why are you sleeping?
You just gonna yell that to him?
I don't know. What would my character do? Tink's singing a song, right? Currently,
Tinks is singing a song currently.
is it a magic song that will thaw out the rest of the frozen folks?
No, it's supposed to charm Agatha. But apparently it's going to take a really long time to possibly charm her.
We might be going the wrong direction. We might need to be singing a nice loud punk song to tell Agatha to just eat it.
I'm trying really, really hard right now not to Google how to kill a banshee.
Yes.
You can use your history check to see how much you know about banshees.
Do people have that? I thought that was like a special Rachelle. Or
No,
guy
everyone
thing.
has a history check, but it differs based upon the DC as far as what your history is. Like Shell, she is Kaya's read a lot of things, so yeah, she could like get history stuff.
I've heard a lot of things.
You've been
I've
around for 400 years, so you've probably heard a lot of things. Ender, he was a barbarian. He probably doesn't know much about the history outside of his culture, except for the fact that he went on the war. So, so Kenneth, you are you just yelling at Ender?
Give me a sec.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to go and visit Darren Edermath.
Okay.
He really doesn't like to be dragged
I'm
into
going
other
to
people's
say,
traps.
fine. I am going to go. I have no magic capabilities to thaw out Ender and. Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna help him. Who's still frozen? Ender and.
Ender and Kai. And so
Ender and
you
Kai.
were
Okay, I'm gonna go to Kai.
Okay.
Thank you.
And let's see, what do we got?
And remember, you realized that it was a when Tinks pulled you, and you realized that that it was a false.
Okay, I am going to delicately grab Kai's outstretched hands and say, Kai, it's okay. Follow me. And I'm going to try and pull her with me.
Okay. Do a.
I look over questionably at his delicateness.
Do a strength. So, Kai, I need you to roll a strength. Just a strength roll check, and Arwood as well.
Savings one or
No,
what?
you're just doing a standard strength because he's pulling you, and you completely believe that you are a statue, and so he begins to pull you.
But didn't I see him break free?
No.
Your eyes are covered.
Your eyes are like opaque, so you just see like shapes and stuff going through.
But I can hear. I got a 13.
Okay. Arwood delicately grabs your hand and starts pulling on you. And you begin, as he pulls you, make a intelligence roll.
You sure? I thought the strength one was already a good one.
No, This is a saving throw. This is intelligence saving throw.
Right, I got a +0 on my intelligence. So I got 8.
Okay. Caillou, what happened? You completely believe you are a statue, so you're not gonna move. So, Arwood, she's not moving. You kind of give her a pull, but she's not really moving much. But as you pull her, she like just kind of like starts to tilt over as she's not letting any of her joints bend. So like as you start pulling her, she just starts like tipping.
Ooh. I'm gonna do a rear kneecap check.
Ooh, don't do that.
A what? You gonna like knee her in the chest?
Check.
No, when you go up to someone from from behind the leg, and then you karate chop the tendon sitting behind the IT band sitting behind the kneecap.
Okay, you can do this to.
It makes people's leg give out.
You making this to Kai or to Ender?
To Kai.
Okay.
As I'm falling, he's karate chopping me.
Oh wait! She's falling.
You're
Yeah.
tipping her over. She's pretending to be completely immobile, so as you pull her, instead of like bending over, she's just tilting forward and falling over.
Okay. I guess I should
And
probably
then you
catch
karate
her,
chop.
but if I caught her, that would, you know.
I like the
probably-
kneecapping better.
That would probably reestablish the illusion more. So, oh! There's only one thing. True love's first kiss. Oh God! Only there was something too.
As Arwood pulls on Kai, Kai begins to fall just into his arms, into an
No,
embrace.
no, not doing it.
Twiddle and waddle! It's twiddle and waddle!
And as Kai begins to get closer, Arwood's like freaks out "Ah!" and just lets her go. Zin, your move.
Thanks, Arwood. So helpful.
And I am bewildered at the attempt at romance from Arwood.
Anything about romance?
He tried to kiss her and then dropped her.
No such thing.
I am going to say, Tinks, see if you can try to do something to Ender like you did to Arwood, and I'm gonna go get another rock.
Okay. Tinks, your move.
Can we hear them or no?
Oh,
You
can I do
can-
something else?
You can hear sounds, but your brain is like changing it to confusion.
Okay.
Can I send one of the miners to go get a barrel of water?
You can ask. Yeah, make a persuasion roll to see if will do that.
Did Kai wake up or no?
Kai has not woken up.
We can't just
19.
Okay,
These miners are freaked out.
these miners are
They'll do
freaked
anything
out.
I say.
You're yelling at them. Go get a bucket of water. We got it. And yeah, they're listening to you. Okay,
Okay,
Tinks.
so Kai is fallen over.
Yes, Kai is now on the ground, frozen in the same spot that she was as
And Arwood's just standing there.
Arwood
Help,
tipped her
I've
over,
fallen and I can't get up.
Okay.
and Ender's just standing there.
And my mage hand is building.
Your mage hand is moving some rocks. Yes.
And the Banshee's over by the mage hand watching them build.
No, Banshee is 10 feet away from you guys, just cackling and laughing.
So the Banshee is on the south end of the square. We're building the statue on the west end, and we're all kind of like in the middle, or
So you guys were by the luck shrine of luck. So I imagine Banshee is kind of in the kind of close to the road that heads out east.
Okay.
South of the blue building that the road that's south of the blue building that is the inn. She's like at that center point, and you guys are kind of by the statue, and you guys are either building it. Are you building the statue on the west or the south?
I was thinking it was west.
Okay, yeah, so you're building on the west.
I mean, right now it's not really going to be a statue so much as a pile of rock.
Yes.
Did she get that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
As long as she's not cursing us right now, then I'm gonna keep building a pile of rocks.
Well, I guess I'm going to keep playing my song.
Okay.
And I'm going to pick Kai up from the ground, because that's weird that she's on the floor now. And,
Okay.
And I've got a riddle for you. How do you kill a banshee?
You banter. So is that all you're doing? You're just gonna try to lift her up?
yeah, but I mean, I'll look deep into her eyes and try and say, like, hey man, wake up like Arwood did. I don't remember what I said to him, so I'm just going to try and repeat the same thing I said to him to her. Because I'm assuming it was words, but I don't know anything.
Yep.
Not exactly, Jenny, but it probably included some verbs.
Ender, I need you to do another damage roll. As you're encased and you can't breathe inside of the stone as it solidifies around you and into you.
1 damage.
1 damage, nice. Kai, I need you to do an intelligence roll.
Okay. 1 second.
Intelligence saving throw. You got 2. You are a stone statue, and you feel these. You know you're a stone statue, and all of a sudden you start falling, and you get the sensation that someone out there is trying to break you. Roll 2d6s.
2? Oh my goodness.
You take 1 psychic damage, and then you take a fall damage.
Thanks for dropping me, Arwood.
Thanks for not waking up.
Why? 7.
Okay. Zin, your move. That was number 7.
As I come back to the pile to get another rock, I find a small rock, and I throw it at Ender and say, "Wake up, you useless orc!"
Okay, make a dexterity throw to see attack roll, basically, to see if you can hit him.
Like an unarmored strike, or a acrobatic, or like a athletics, or what? Dexterity. So
Yeah,
just
so
like
do acrobatics.
plus 3 modifier.
No, do the acrobatics with a +6.
Okay. 23.
Yeah, you peg him right in the back of his head, just conk. Okay. Tinks. No, sorry, Arwood. We skipped Arwood after Kai. Arwood, what are you doing after you dropped Tinks?
Kai, when I lifted Kai back up, it didn't help her get a chance to come back.
That's what she rolled. She rolled to see if that happened, and she still thinks that she still in her soul believes that she is a statue. She rolled a 2.
You suck at rolling today, Kai.
I know.
I'm giving you so many options here.
Arwood, sorry, I skipped you.
If you don't get out, it's your own fault, man.
Arwood, what is?
I have a +0. Okay.
Arwood, your move. So you are, yeah, it's your move.
With Kai,
Be gentle.
Maybe Kai just needs to relax. And so I go over to Kai, and I'm going to start rubbing her shoulders.
Are you like massaging him?
Yeah. No, just rubbing
Just
back and
rub.
forth. It's about the friction.
Okay.
Yeah, no massaging. I was.
Just sit there. Okay. Tinks, your move.
Zin's move.
No, I already did Zin. I forgot about Arwood. So I did Zin. He threw the rock at Ender, then went back up to Arwood because I forgot about him, then back to you, Tinks.
Okay. Well, I'm still playing the song. What level am I at?
We're at
7?
number 7. This is 7th round.
And I'm going to literally I don't know what to do. So where'd that lady go?
Who's
Sister
that
Guriel?
lady?
Sister Grilly.
She is currently kind of. She's standing at her shrine watching it being disassembled and destroyed by these miners and Zen while there's a banshee laughing and cackling. So she's just kind of
But
like.
she knows the
stuck.
Banshee. Right? She's the one who sent us to the Banshee
Yes.
in the first place.
But she never met her.
I thought she was friends with her.
No.
Yeah.
No, she wasn't friends. The
No.
banshee
She only
never.
knew that she was
The
vain.
banshee never appeared for her. So she asked you guys to go see if the banshee would answer the question for her.
And we didn't use her question.
No.
We weren't ever going to.
No, Kai was going to.
Oh, did this lady want to know where the book was
Yeah.
too?
Yep.
Yes.
Man, everything's
My
about
most
Kai.
important book.
Alright, so it's not like this lady's friends with her, so that's not
No.
gonna help.
So it's Sister Garner's fault.
No, it's our fault.
So I guess I'll like keep playing my song, and I'm gonna like try and write out her name, like put some words on the ground in little tiny stones that says Agatha.
Okay, that's what your mage hand's working on.
Yeah, that's what my mage hand's doing.
Okay, anything else you want to do?
No, I
Okay.
literally am out of ideas.
Ender, roll for. No. Yes, Ender, roll a intelligence saving throw.
I got a 4.
You, this rock comes pelting. You feel this pressure in the back of your head, and you're like, oh, the stone. It pains me. Why does the stone hurt so much? And you still believe that you're completely encased in stone. Kai, roll a intelligence saving throw.
I got a 12.
12. As stone, you know that nothing can penetrate stone. You have this odd sensation that your shoulders are getting warm, and that warmth must be the stone sinking and destroying all of your nerves as it turns to stone. So both of you guys roll a d6 for damage.
What? I got a 12, right?
I know. You are one shy. I'm sorry.
Wait, you said both of us? You meant me too?
Yeah, so Ender and Kai both take damage.
4.
5.
What are you guys at?
After that one, I am at a whole lot of 9 points of health.
Oh gosh.
Arwood, your move. And then Zin, then Tinks.
And it's not even my fault. It's Kai's.
I didn't promise her anything. I thought it was dumb to promise her all this stuff.
I wasn't even here. I was even less involved than you.
Yeah, you weren't part of our group yet.
That's not true.
No, he
either.
was.
No,
Did
he
you
didn't
help
help
us in the-
until we were on our way back from the Banshee is when he first appeared.
No,
with us.
he
No,
popped
but
up.
he first appeared in the first cave. That was
He
the
popped up in the
second
first
cave.
cave.
He disappeared.
Yeah, so he was talking to someone. He said he had to go talk to a friend, and you guys ran off to a banshee without letting him know anything. And then he followed you guys up there and found you back in that town.
Oh, that's right. That's why I was thinking it was back then.
Anyway,
Yeah.
it was a
What are you
fun
gonna do?
it was a fun
Yeah.
piece where it was like the exact same role play where you were doing night watch and he popped up in the cave, and then the same thing happened. You were doing night watch and he popped up over over this thing.
Mm-hmm.
But back to Arwood. What did you do? Your rubbing of the shoulders didn't seem to do anything.
True love's kiss.
Hmm. Hmm. Well, the only thing that can dissolve stone is acid.
You pour some acid on her.
Try your eyes to clear them up.
Is there a blanket in my... Do I have a bedroll in my inventory?
Yes.
Well, if the problem doesn't work, you just cover it up. Throw a blanket over her.
Okay. I like it. Is it your move?
No, that's not the end of it.
Okay, what else are you doing?
The blanket could have a sensational feeling because it's comforting, and her body temperature will begin to rise if she's under a blanket.
Are you going to take
Which
some
will-
soap and
which
some
will-
socks
which
as
will
well?
solve the illusion of being stoned, so Kai needs to roll.
Well, she rolls on her turn. If a blanket on top of her would do it.
I think the blanket will do it.
Okay.
It's a soft blanket. It's
Very
fleece.
soft. It's please. Alright. Zin.
On my way back to go get another stone, I stop by Sister Gorilla, and in whispered tones, I say, Sister Gorilla, do you know how to kill a banshee?
She is kind of like stunned, and she looks at you, and she's like, with anything magic?
Anything? I don't have any magic. I guess I have ensnaring strike, but that would require me to hit her. Isn't she a ghost?
They, banshees are undead things.
Do they have a physical presence that I can hit?
I've never touched one. Go for it.
It's a material. You need the right material. I need to go see my buddy.
I pick up a larger stone, not something that would necessarily hurt, but something that could, well, something that would kind of hurt, and throw it at Ender again, and say, "Stupid orc, wake up!"
Okay, are you
Stupid
doing?
jerk, stupid
Are you
jerk.
throwing it to try to cause damage? Or are you throwing it just to? So you throwing it to try to cause a little damage?
No, I don't want. Well, I don't want to cause damage. No,
Okay.
but maybe I will go for his. I'll try to hit his shoulder instead of. So I'm throwing it at his armor instead of his head, but a little bit harder.
Okay. Make an acrobatics.
Acrobatics throw. I got a 23.
Yep, you hit him right where you want him to. Ping! All right, Tinks.
Well,
Isn't it Ender and Kai's turn in the order before Tinks,
No.
technically?
No, it goes.
No.
It goes Ender, Kai, Arwood, Zinks, Tinks, Banshee.
Oh, okay.
So, like, if I do something to Ender, does he have 2 checks?
Go do something Ender.
Fine. I'll go do something to Ender. I'm walking over to Ender as I'm still playing my song
Yes, you
to
are.
try and charm this Banshee.
Yeah, this is 8th round. Okay.
It's like a 10-minute song. This is a 6-minute song.
It's a 1 minute song,
That's a 1-minute song.
but
Why is it taking so long to have 1 minute? This is why I always leave and fall asleep during the action stuff. You're like, it's a 1-minute thing happening and it takes us like 2 hours to complete it.
so what are you gonna do to Ender?
What am I gonna do to Ender?
Who is
Going
eating
over
what?
to Ender. And I say, Ender,
We're
there's weapons
measuring-
of might and power right behind you. Let's go get them. And I turn him around.
Okay, so you try to
Look
turn
at me.
around and move. Okay, cool. Banshee. The Banshee again is just hackling and laughing. It's like, quickly build it before the statue set in. And just laughing. Ender, I need you to make a intelligence saving throw.
I got a 7.
Again, the stone. You're surprised that the stone is causing so much torque and pain in your body, of like things like knotting you and twisting you, but the stone it's just this impressive what's not impressive, but like compressing strength upon you. You take another damage. Kai, you need to do a damage roll.
A damage roll? What
Yeah.
do you mean?
Take
The
damage.
blanket wasn't enough.
A blanket would work.
I got a 3 damage.
Okay.
I need to step out to go get my laptop charger.
He gets one roll if something comes up.
So,
What do you mean the blanket didn't
doing?
work? The blanket always works.
If just the stone happens to him.
I don't understand
That's
why
why I
you do
asked you,
damage
because I
roll
don't
around.
waste my time doing something that I have to do again. I'm not going to do the same thing a second time. That's really frustrating because you keep wasting my time because you didn't tell me that I can't do something if something's already happened to the person. It's like picking up Kai. I should have waited until she was on the ground for 10 seconds before I picked her up so that it actually affects her.
I know.
I asked you specifically. You're supposed to answer my questions, and all you did was say, check and see. Well, I did that last time, too.
I'm sorry.
Whatever. You're not
I think
sorry.
that Kai is the voice for all of us. Workers of the world unite, overthrow the DM.
Yeah.
Arwood, what's your move?
I'm pretty sure I just said it, but, whatever.
You trying to overthrow me? Okay.
I pick up my pike and I throw it in the air at the DM. No, I'm kidding.
Curse you!
Let's see. What do we got? The massage didn't work and the blanket didn't work. Man. Just sitting here watering my cactuses, contemplating this. hasn't woke up yet either.
Ender and Kai are still in believing that they are statues.
It's really proof that you can't convince people, huh?
People are
The more
stubborn.
you try and challenge their assumption that they're stone,
It just
the more
sinks in
their
more.
mind goes into self-defense mode and convinces them that they're stone. You
Yeah,
just can't do it.
it's a vicious cycle.
And that's why the proletariat will never throw off the chains of capitalism. Yeah. I really do need to go see my buddy. He would know how to kill a banshee. Agatha's still hanging around?
Yeah, she's still laughing and cackling and telling you guys to hurry to build the statue.
Yo, Agatha. Yo, Agatha.
She looks in your direction.
I don't know if you've noticed or if you've been able to analyze that a disproportionate amount of our labor is being spent on trying to thaw out these two jokers rather than construction of the requisite statue.
I agree. Maybe you guys need some motivation to get working.
That just what? We need motivation to keep working. Right now, all you're doing is motivating us to keep from working. Does it look like I'm working right now? Or am I massaging and putting a blanket over someone?
I agree. You are not working on my statue. Maybe I need more persuasive force against you.
Oh my gosh, you are so dramatic. For being a mortal person with so much knowledge, you are so dramatic. Look, it's simple. You unfreeze them. Then you have a giant orc who has the physical capacity to, I don't know, do something with all these stones. Because right now we've just got a pile of rocks. And while that's cool, and in maybe some primitive societies might constitute a statue, here in the civilized city, we wouldn't call a pile of stones a statue.
But I believe it's fitting that you did not erect a statue in my honor, so I erect a statue out of you.
Out of you as in like the royal you or as in me? You know, Agatha, it'd be a lot easier to shape things and let me lend you a series of CDs I have talking about content communication. I really think it could help you. And maybe you wouldn't push everyone in your life away. Just maybe.
Sadly,
Okay.
you are no longer a statue. Zin, what's your move?
I've heard you. I'm glad I know your thoughts. I appreciate your candor and the honest exchanges of thoughts and feelings that we've had. Now I am going to resume not working and trying to unfreeze these two people over here. I'm going to karate chop Ender's IT van.
Okay. Zin, what's your move?
Softly, just enough for the knee to give out.
Zin, as you running around to do with these stones, you watch Arwood run up and just hi-ya! And karate chops Ender as his knee begins to buckle. You muted.
Wait, what was that last part?
You muted, Zin.
That's not much worse than what I've just been throwing rocks at him. I. It's been what, 8 rounds or 9 rounds now?
It's been 9 rounds.
It's been 9 rounds.
This is the 9th round.
And Beth goes before I do in the turn order, right?
Nope, she goes after you.
Dang it. I'm getting tired of this, and I'm contemplating just trying to shoot Agatha in the face.
Do it if you want.
Serial thing, man. I'm telling you, I need to go see my homie, so my homie could be like, "Hey, yo, watch it be lead, then kills me."
Since the girl said anything magic, I've got but I only have 3 magical spell slots left, and so I don't want to waste them in case Beth can charm her, and so I don't know. I just kind of wasted my Zephyr Strike spell slot. I'm going to continue to build this pile of stones and throwing rocks at whoever hasn't been touched recently.
Well, you saw
I saw Ken,
Arwood karate chop
I
Ender.
saw Arwood karate chop Ender. So I'm gonna throw a rock at Kai, and
I think
I got a 10.
Okay.
So I'm gonna throw it at Kai, and I'm gonna continue building this pile of rocks until Beth finishes her charming song.
I'm just gonna keep playing.
You just keep playing. Okay. Ender, I need you to make an intelligence saving throw as you are karate chopped in the back leg.
I got a 5.
You buckle down, and you, in your mind, you realize that as your leg turns into stone, it can't support it, and you are just crumbling down as this stone statue. Kai, I need you to do an intelligence saving throw.
A what?
Intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
As if it's something new.
So Ender, you do take damage out of a 1d6 psychic damage. Kai, as this stone comes and pelts you in the back, you get this brief realization that if you are stone, you shouldn't feel pain as things coming and hitting you. And you realize that, oh, wow, wait, I've been dropped, I've been slapped, I've watched these guys the whole time. And the illusion fades from your mind as you realize that you solely just believed in your brain that you were a statue, and now you have a sore back, and your arm hurts as you fell, and your face is scruffed up as you fell straight on your face. But you realize that you are no longer a statue.
First thing I do is take this blanket off my face.
Well, you come awake. That's the end of your turn. You come awake. You realize you're not a statue, but you're in utter darkness.
Okay.
As this fluffy thing is sitting on you.
I believe it was fleecy.
Fleecy. As this fleecy thing is sitting on you. Arwood, what's your move?
Ender's still asleep.
Ender is now crumpled on the ground, not moving.
Yes.
Now, okay, I don't have my character sheet in front of me. I am a evil fighting secret organization of evil fighters, evil fighter who slay evil things, who has made pacts with magical forces to give me dark arcane powers to fight evil things, so I have great knowledge of arcane power. Can I like make a roll to see if I know in my trove of arcane knowledges Banshee's weakness?
Yes, you may.
Imagine my character having had experience with this before.
Yes, as you think back, as you have studied in your, as a blood hunter, seeking out and destroying the evil undead, you have had experience with banshees before, and you know that banshees can be attacked with material things, but they do not do much damage against them. But magical attacks have full attack as long as it's not acid, fire, lightning, or thunder.
I'll say fire like.
Wait. I thought.
And
and
cold.
forgive me,
Wait, and you do know that cold, necrotic, and poison doesn't do anything against banshees.
What you say that
I
again?
thought that,
So I've got nothing, right? I'm not magic.
What's that?
I thought it was the side thing. I thought it was gold. I thought you had to attack him with gold.
Nope, it's anything magical. Cold, necrotic, and poison doesn't do anything. You also know that it can't be charmed, exhausted, frightened, grappled, paralyzed,
Really?
petrified, poisoned, or prone, or restrained.
Oh, it can't be charmed? That's awesome. So cool.
Sorry, Beth. I love you.
Can you read those all again?
It can't do a lot of so basically it can't be any conditioned. So charmed, exhausted, frightened, grappled, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, prone, or restrained. It has no effects on the banshees. And cold, necrotic, and poison doesn't do anything to them. Other things are just resistant. She's just resistant to
What
other
about
things.
heat? Can I do heat metal? If she's holding something metal and then I burn it?
She's currently not holding anything metal,
Yeah,
but
but if she were, would it hurt her?
does it? What kind of damage does it do?
I don't understand your question. Fire damage.
Sunflower.
Fire damage. So it does do
No,
damage, yes. So yeah, you know that they are vicious undead. They're chaotic evil. The way that banshees are made were all banshees are beautiful elves that use their beauty in a corrupted way to get pleasure and convince people to do things that they want instead of creating good with their beauty. And so they have been cursed to be immortally around in an ugly state, and that they can move through things, and they are what do foes? What do you call it? They are worthy foes, or they are whatever. They are strong. So yes, you do know quite a bit about banshees.
Does he just remember this, or has he known it the whole time?
He just remembers this. He was kind of distracted trying to wake up Kai, and then he looks at Banshee's like, "Oh yeah." Anything else you wish to do on your turn? Arwood, Ken? Guessing he stepped away, or he doesn't know he's muted.
I'm here.
So did you hear all the knowledge you know about banshees?
Magical attacks.
Yep.
Do I have any magical attacks?
Yeah, so you have...
Wait. Are my transformation attacks magical attacks?
Yeah, so you have two types of magical facts. You have your Crimson Right, which you can imbue magic onto a weapon based upon what you've chosen, and you can also transform, and your transformed attacks count as magic.
Okay, my turn. Today, the Ents go to war. It is likely that we go to our doom. I don't know. Is this a good idea?
No.
Yes.
Wait, I want to be on record that Kai just said no, it's not a good idea to attack.
And Tinks said yes.
And Tink said yes.
Kill it.
I mean, here's the thing. Agatha's going to be a thorn in our side again. However, we might need Agatha again.
Do we?
So the best we can hope for. Well, I mean, we all thought after Kai's fun event that we would never need Agatha again, and what do you know? There we are, needing Agatha again. So, I mean, the most we could hope for is a stalemate in which we agree to spare Agatha's life in exchange for just normalizing diplomatic relations.
Here's the thing. You just remembered she's very strong and can only be attacked by magic. You're the only one who has magic, so...
First off, that's not true.
Well,
So, all of my magical spells just do piercing damage, so it wouldn't do very effective damage to her.
and all my magic is fire and ice and elements.
Fire hurts her.
Hey, DM,
Yes?
can I crimson write other people's weapons?
Oh. I think, let's see here. As a bonus action, imbue a weapon to strike for blank. Oh, but I don't think so, because if it doesn't, if it's not in your hand at the end of the round, it goes away.
I just gotta hold everyone's weapons at the end of each round. Okay,
Yeah.
We'll circle up around Ken.
If you aren't holding the weapon at the end of your turn, it goes away.
At the end of Ken's turn? So as soon as he hands it off, it would end?
No, at the end of his turn. So,
turn around.
yes. So end of your turn. So if you aren't holding the weapon at the end of your turn, it goes away.
So we can't hand it off.
Yeah. So it'd be hard to hand it off. Yep.
We'll have to go along with the ruse. Maybe build the statue to get Agatha closer so we can ambush her.
So what do you do, Ken? It's your
Can we
move.
even rank your...
You are standing above a crippled Ender as you just karate chopped his knee.
I'm going to try a different approach. I am going to transform.
Okay.
No. First, I'm gonna.
Give Ender a wet willy.
No. Man, I'm sure tired from all this work. It would be really restful if I could transform into my other self. It's a lot easier to work then. Now I'm going to transform.
Okay.
Okay, now my giant fluffy emo body is going to settle down next to Ender, and hopefully my body warmth wakes him up.
Okay.
Do we get to hear what he looks like and stuff now?
Fluffy emo version is how he describes himself.
As in furry or
Like he's not human, not elf anymore?
He's still human. He has some more beastie look to him.
Don't I have giant claws? That's about all we know.
We're just kind of surprised over here, you know.
No, we've seen him transform once before.
We have?
Yeah.
Was I awake?
Yes.
I don't know.
The only thing I described from that transformation, though, was an impressive emo whip.
Yeah, so he is like fully clad in armor, so like he transforms and he kind of like you see the armor kind of like stretch and get thicker, and like claws come out of his hands. But that's like, and you can just see like kind of like dark like hair come out, but you can't really see what's going on.
Thank you.
The smoky eye is impressive. And by claws, what we really mean is like Davey Havoc from AFI's super fingernails.
It's got eyeliner on, of course, too, right?
Well, I would definitely picture that.
That's it, smoky eye.
So Zen, as you're running back and forth, throwing rocks, you see Arwood just like grow and hulk and start like scratching the ground near Ender. What do you do?
I run over to Kai and say, I sent some dwarves to go get a barrel of water. When it gets here, I need you to shape the water into a sculpture or a statue of Agatha with the rocks at its base, and then I go over and give Ender a wet willy.
Okay. Tinks.
I'm gonna keep playing my music and building the statue because I don't know any different.
Okay. The Banshee. The Banshee lets go a horrendous ear-splitting cackle. Just build it quickly, and she starts sinking down into the ground. Ender, on your turn, you all. Ender, you find yourself no longer stone, with this hairy person scratching next to you, and Zen is giving you a wet willy as you're laying down on the ground. Okay, what's up?
I said in a rage I attack.
Okay, you stand up in a rage. You look around, and Agatha is no longer there.
Oh,
You
I'm
didn't
like,
have to roll.
what happened?
You didn't have to roll.
You didn't have to roll.
Why not?
The spell ended.
You're kidding me. That's great news. Woohoo!
So her spell only lasted 10 rounds too.
Her spell only lasted a minute. Yep.
So convenient.
So Ender, what do you do? What do you guys want to do? So Ender awakes, grabs his axe, goes charging at nothing as he starts swinging around, wondering where Agatha used to be. Ah! He's yelling, "Where'd she go? Where'd she go?"
Is this free game now, or
Free
is
game.
this?
I feel weird building a statue to her now that she's like kind of been manipulative and evil. I don't know if we really want that in our town, guys.
We never wanted that in our town.
Fair point.
Who was it? Who was the person who offered this? It was the ranger, I bet.
No, it was Ender.
All right, have they brought the water?
Yes. In a few moments, in a minute or so, they're able to bring out the water.
And how long is this minute?
Full minute. What's that?
I go over to the water, reach my hand over it, and summon my call to the wave. I shape the water into a woman's form mixed with these stones and rocks, kind of into this beautiful shape. I grab the necklace, or I call Zin, and I say, Zin, hand me the necklace.
I'll give it to her.
Place the necklace right around where the neck would be of the woman, and I freeze the water.
Okay, there is a sparkling, shimmering, ghost-like appearance of this stone-encrusted ice sculpture in the image of. Is it like of Agatha as she is, or what does it look like?
Yeah. Is
Look-
it hideous or beautiful?
It looks just like the image of the woman that Tinks showed her.
Remember, I had
Oh,
a minor
yes.
illusion thrown up.
Yep. You did. Well done. Well, you never saw that shell.
It's the form of a beautiful elf that looks like similar to Agatha, but you just mentioned that banshees are not as pretty, so I make it look a little prettier.
Okay.
Form of Wolf Agatha.
Yeah, where's Wolfie?
He's sitting there next to me, just wondering what's going on.
Wolfie's just sitting there like gnawing on your ankle while you were frozen.
And then I say, I don't know. Should we call out to Agatha, see if she'll come again and accept this statue for the time being, and try to ask her another question?
No, she's not going to answer us a question.
Do we even have questions for her?
Yeah.
Where's Bogento's spellbook? And also, what's the name of the wizard who made the tower at Old Owl Well?
Wait, I thought that was the original reason we went back was to find out the name of the wizard at Old. Wait, we never found that out?
We never went back, no.
Power.
We're just all over the place.
What are
We're
we
going
gonna do
to
with the spell?
find a more permanent solution, though. This will only last for an hour.
So I don't think we should leave the necklace in it, because anyone can take it when it melts.
Yeah, there's no way we're leaving the necklace there.
No, but
Especially because I feel really attached to this necklace after saving that boy. Well, rescuing his body.
Is there a stonemason in the city?
Are there any spells that allow you to transmute materials?
What you guys
I mean,
call it.
Agatha seems really into just a pile of stones thing.
Yeah, we'll make it an Ebenezer. Right?
That's right.
We could just make it a pile of stones with her name on it, and then tell her that we could never make something as beautiful as she was, so we made it and destroyed it because it wasn't good enough.
That's totally not going to work, guys.
Yeah, that's no.
She told
All
you-
right, well then, next plan is we kill her.
But we still need her.
Why do we need her?
We need to normalize diplomatic relations.
We just need to build the stinking statue.
Okay, who's gonna build it?
I walk over to the other lady Garoth, whatever her name is.
Goril?
Goril. Are there any well-trained stonemasons that can carve a statue to replace both yours and make one for Agatha to keep her at bay?
I gotta step up for like 2 minutes, y'all.
Okay.
I feel like she's not going to stay at bay. We're basically inviting her to haunt our town forever.
Well, only until we get the information we want, and then we go kill her.
I don't think we can.
There's gotta be a way.
Well, I mean, I don't know how to kill her, but I know that someone in our group knows how to kill her, and they talked about it to themselves out loud. And I think that there's, magic that most of us have that can attack her. So, that's something.
And agrees with the little singing lady. Kill the beast.
Sister Goril responds back to Kai. I imported, I imported the statue from Neverwinter. Around here, those miners, they usually break up stone. They're not much into shaping it, but maybe one will come. Maybe you can order one in from the Lion Shield Cloister.
How long did it take for that statue to arrive?
Well, I brought it with me when I came down here from Neverwinter. I don't know how long it took them to build. The temple had the temple had statues, and so I was able to take one to build a shrine down here with. Mark!
You guys think she'll be back tonight?
Usually there's just one event that's been happening lately. She might come back tomorrow, but this was the worst time we've had. Usually just some people passed out in the streets. But she did something to have these miners attack my statue.
Hold on.
We should kill her.
I don't know how we would.
With axe and steel?
It doesn't work.
Ken said that does hurt, it's just not as effective.
And we have fire. Fire attacks hurt her.
While you guys are discussing the plans, Ender goes and bandages his wound and sleeps for a night because we're not attacking a banshee at half health.
Oh, you mean at 6 points of health? No, we're not.
I thought that was all imaginary.
No, it caused him real pain.
Caused me real pain.
I know, I'm sorry.
Alright. So, Ender believes it's a good idea to kill the beast. She humiliated the Knights of Phandalin and must be put down. She may beg for forgiveness and answer our questions at the end before we kill her. But she must be put down.
But if we do that, we'll have no other lead for our spellbook.
Who cares about the spellbook? We have
I don't.
the mine. We haven't even talked to Gundren yet. We have the mine. All the weapons of might and power, all the glory, anything you could possibly want is at hand.
No.
Spellbook.
The spellbook is what they use to create these weapons of might and power. You don't only need the stones from the mountains, but you need the spells.
Maybe Dwindle, Ethel, what the wizard guy knows, Squirrel Man knows about the spellbook. Did you ask him that?
Oh, okay. I got a great idea. Tomorrow, we're going to sleep, and I'm going to prepare my transmutation spell, which will allow me to get a portion of stone with a 5-foot cube and manipulate the shapes and colors, and I can create images and patterns. Oh, but it only lasts for an hour. It doesn't say permanently.
Well, maybe you can set it up to be recurring every time the Banshee shows up.
Why can't I alter it forever?
Because you don't have that. You haven't learned that ability yet. There is stone shape, so you can learn stone shape, but you don't have. You're not high enough level currently. I don't know. I would have to look that up. Let me see. Stone shape. It's a level 4 spell, so that's probably like level 9 or so of in Druid. So everyone is able to go and take a nice long rest. You I assume lead Gundren up to your manor. And everyone's able to take a long rest in the comfort of their home, with only a few nightmares of a banshee.
We ready?
For what?
Kill the banshee.
I'm gonna go to bed. What time is it? Like midnight?
Yeah.
Hey, Kel, you gotta exit out and come back in.
Why? You're a robot.
You went all robot-y.
Oh, we can see you now.
Yeah. My phone's only got a little bit of 22% of battery, and I've been charging it this whole time.
Cool.
And I didn't want to kill all the battery.
Yep.
So.
On a restful night, you guys are awake. You eat around your little table with Gundren.
Hold on, I gotta figure out how to do a long rest.
So the Banshee was a surprise. What made the Banshee come on down in here?
We promised her that we'd erect a statue for some information that she didn't give us.
No. You're being very liberal in your use of the word we.
You're right, Ender. Ender came up with this plan that no one else agreed to.
It's a mighty trifle to cross a Banshee. That's
Yeah, no one who's good at building statues?
I do not. We're miners, not carvers. But we are miners. We do have the mine of Phandalin. We could go up there. I don't think she could find us up in the mine.
Yeah, but then the city is still in trouble. I mean,
wait, hang on a second. You said you can't make a statue?
Well, I'm a miner, not a carver, so I don't have much skill in the forming of art.
Or drinking either, huh?
Is that the challenge? I can hold my own as a dwarf. I can drink.
I don't know what to do, because if we leave to go up, I want to go up to the mine. I want to see it, and I'd love to talk to your brother still, but I'm just curious as to if we don't make a statue, what she'll do to the town, and it would be our fault, and I wouldn't want that on our conscience.
Yeah, this town is a good supply depot. It would really hurt the mine if the town went under. But you said you knew my brother.
No, when you hired me, you talked to me about your brother and how he adores magic, and you told me you'd introduce me to him.
Ah, yes. It's been a while, but yeah, I can still do that.
Yeah, that would be great.
So, we off to see my brothers then?
I don't know, gang. What do we think the best plan of attack is? Can we practice?
Either follow Gundren or kill the beast.
I don't know.
It's probably a good spot to stop for tonight. To as you guys sit around the table eating with your new friend Gundren, deciding where to go on next.
New friend.
In my axe, because I know where I'm going.
So that was a lot of long bad rolls.
Yeah, it was. 6 health points. I was so close to dying.
Yeah, I did not anticipate that many of you guys being frozen or falling underneath the spell.
What would you have done if we had all fallen underneath the spell?
I would have just rolled D6s, 10 D6s. Each of you guys would have rolled 10 D6s, and to see how much damage you guys would have taken.
We said we're done.
Yeah.
Got a long rest.
Long rest. Roll 10 D6s. 26 damage. That's not bad. So I don't think it would have killed anyone. Roll 31 damage. So you guys would have been hurt, but
I mean, I was hurt.
yes, you were.
I only escaped one round, or I escaped on the last round.
You escaped on the one round before it's ended.
That's silly.
But yeah, it's an interesting spell where you completely believe that whatever you see is real, and so unless something can try to shake you or show that whatever is real is not real. So yeah, the blanket just thrown on the head was, I mean, nothing would have convinced a statue that it's not a statue because it's just a blanket on top of a statue.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's interesting one.
I'm sorry, I was talking and I was muted. Until you start sweating underneath the blanket.
Yeah, but you're not going to sweat underneath the blanket in 6 seconds.
No, you got to sit there for a couple of minutes.
Yeah, and by the time the couple minutes is, then the spell's already over. Because each round in battle is ideally like 6 seconds. So 10 rounds is 1 minute. That's how long the spell lasted for. That's how long it takes Beth to play the sound. And so.
Which did nothing.
Yes, she ran away before it did anything.
It wouldn't have done anything, Grover.
It's true, it wouldn't have. She's immune to being charmed. But it was a fantastic idea.
Uh-huh.
You know what else wasn't a fantastic idea? Offering a statue.
Yeah, we overpromised her a little too much.
Yeah, so far I don't think any of these rolls would have killed anyone.
But you could have. We're now past the game part, right?
Yeah.
We could have just like hacked at her, and in the same amount of time that you'd spent like trying to save us, we could have just like killed a beast.
Here's the thing.
Possibly.
Here's the thing. The wrong people got frozen into statues. All of you guys who would have been like, yeah, let's attack her. Except apparently Kai's not that way right now. But usually, the two of you at least are like, yeah, we'll attack and destroy things. And then Arwood's like, and I'm gonna help her. Boom! Dead. Are all
True.
stoned. And I'm supposed to be more peaceful and like, you know.
And you gotta play the character.
Exactly.
It's
Which,
fine.
unfortunately, I wish I'd been turned to stone so we could have just demolished her instead.
Zin could have died.
Playing the character is very difficult in this one.
I know.
Also because of my mood right now. I need to go back from Astonish, please.
Okay.
Thank you. And a hip massage.
Yeah. So it's possible. I could have dropped a few of you guys.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the second is.
Well, I only have 30 hit points, don't I?
Yeah, you have 30. You have 38, and Zin has 39. So I have rolled higher than those two a few times, but I haven't rolled. I guess one of my rolls could have taken out Kai. Another roll could have hurt Ender.
So what were you saying? How would we have gotten them out of this? What did I do to get Arwood out? It's just that he rolled
Did you
out.
still record
So-
Ryan, or did you stop?
I think I'm still recording. I can stop it. You want me to stop?
Yeah, I just need to be recording this part.
Okay.